2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the 80s team facing the 90s team. It'll be the 80s team off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Johnson. McHale is out there at Malone. Then it's Bird, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. Now here's Bird. No good from outside. It's Pippen on the wing. To the right side. Robinson passes to Pippen. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Johnson. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Stockton against Johnson. Now here's Pippen. Defense right on him. And the shot goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Malone kicks to Johnson. Jordan up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, Kevin, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Stockton. To the wing on the left. Malone dishes to Stockton. 4 on the clock. Over Johnson. Stockton can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Out of bounds, it'll be the 90s ball. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team. He's concerned about second chance points. He said against a good rebounding team, you can't have any lapses in concentration or it turns into 2 points. So everybody's going to block out tonight. Kevin?
Great, David. Thank you.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
He hits both from the stripe. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Passes it to Bird. Here's Malone. He's covered by Stockton. Malone's shot good.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Robinson kicks to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Stockton with it, and it's McHale picking him up. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 8. That's good on the jump shot. Malone's got 5.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Jordan the pass to McHale. Back to Jordan. Malone outside. On the wing, Johnson. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. That's blocked by Bird. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Jordan.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
And as things present themselves throughout a game,
making some changes. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Count it. Good. Here's Payton. There's the pass to Drexler. All sorts of time. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Thomas against Payton. Outside Worthy. Shoots from 12. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Hill dishes to Ewing. Drexler outside. Back to Ewing. Here's Payton. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The 90s team ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Ewing is out there with Hill. Then it's Gary Payton. Then it's Drexler. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. And for the 80s team, Olajuwon is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Thomas. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Now, here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Olajuwon with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas.
They're trailing, and their offense has gone away. They shot it better in the first, but are really flat so far here in the second.
And it's Drexler missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Olajuwon with the block. Down low. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to change it up. Wilkins kicks to Olajuwon. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. But they recover it. A nice shot by Olajuwon. Hardaway with it. Passes to Mourning. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by Olajuwon. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The first one falls. The 80s team making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Olajuwon. McHale comes in for Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Thomas. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Trailing by 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Johnson against Hardaway. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Hardaway dishes to Jordan. Back to Hardaway. Over Wilkins. Hardaway, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Out of bounds, it'll be the 90s ball. The 80s team making a switch here. Bird's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. Stolen by Magic. Offensive rebound. Here's Wilkins, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Pippen. Unable to get that one. Good D by Johnson. Here's the break. Here's Bird. Off the left rim and out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Hardaway. And it's Malone with the rebound. Bird against Hardaway. Jordan, he's checked in for Wilkins. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Inside, and it's slammed in by Malone.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Free throw good, Jordan. The 80s team with the ball. 6-point game. Now Johnson. Malone outside. That shot, no good. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Stolen by Magic. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Jordan. 7 points in the game. Malone with the block. Knocked away. Out of bounds, it'll be the 90s ball. The 80s team making a switch here. Durbin's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Jordan against Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Larry Bird.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And that one falls for Johnson. Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the pass to Jordan. Wants to get it to Olajuwon, and does. And good that time.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And so it's the home team with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the 90s team, we've got Hill. Olajuwon is out there with Ewing, and it's Drexler, and it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Ewing against McHale. Ewing, the pass to Olajuwon, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your 90s team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And Olajuwon drops them both. And the 80s team has possession. They trail by 6. Jordan, the pass to Malone. Johnson outside. It's Jordan on the wing. Over Drexler. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And the 90s team making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Malone comes with the double team. It's stolen by McHale. The drive by Jordan, and Ewing with the block. Payton finds Hill. That one doesn't go. And the 80s team going the other way now. Here's Bird. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Malone comes with the double team. Back to Shaq. Kicks it out to Drexler. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Hardaway's checked in for Grant Hill. The 80s team also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Irving comes in for Jordan. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Johnson. McHale outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. On the wing, Drexler throws it up high.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the 80s team. 4-point game. Pass to Olajuwon. Now Irving, defended by Shaq. No good that time.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Stolen by Drexler. Payton attacking. And that one, good. Payton's got the lead up to 8 now for the 90s team.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Payton against Thomas. The dish to Irving. McHale kicks to Thomas. Passes it to Olajuwon. 4 on the shot clock. Irving with a clean look. They get it back. The putback. McHale dishes to Olajuwon. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Hardaway against Irving. .130 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Over to the left wing. O'Neal against Olajuwon. O'Neal passes to Drexler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 80s team with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Goes up on the high post. Wilkins, that's good.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wilkins to Gervin. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. Worthy's checked in for Olajuwon. Pass to Dantley. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Wilkins. No good on the 3. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
Outside Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
The 80s team making some changes. Malone's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Johnson in for Wilkins.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
The third quarter comes to a close. The 90s team leads by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the 80s team. Irvin out there with Worthy. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Johnson in at the 1. '90s team on D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Worthy dishes to Gervin. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And the Iceman, he might have the biggest toolbox of anybody. He's got so many weapons, and he just has a tremendous instinct for scoring the ball.
To the wing right side. Malone against Worthy. Malone is doubled. And stolen by Worthy. And they're on the break. Up the floor. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Malone.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
They push it up, 4 on 3. Worthy, the pass to Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
To the inside, Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. The 80s team making some changes. McHale comes in for James Worthy. And it's Bird in for Gervin. And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Jordan against Jordan. Stockton passes to Malone. over McHale. It's stolen by McHale. And a wide open look for Jordan. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Stockton against Johnson. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And stolen by Stockton. Basket counts. And the 90s team leads by 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Jordan to tie it up. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the 80s team.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pippen kicks to Stockton. Free throw line jump shot. Stockton can't get that one to fall. The 80s team with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Jordan can't get it to go. Pass to Pippen. Robinson with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, Robinson's got that beautiful, steady release. His jumper looks good every time, thanks to his form.
Johnson against Pippen. The offensive rebound. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Malone passes to Jordan. Over McHale. And that's collected by Bird. The 80s team with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
And the 90s team calls Jordan player of the game, Magic Johnson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the 90s team head coach said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Johnson goes in, and it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. .11 left to play here in the fourth. Bucket is good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
It falls!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Hardaway kicks to Pippen. Back to Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Malone. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Johnson. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Can't cash in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Can't connect from long distance. So we see the 90s team get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.